Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Cam, and welcome back to 3 childhood games with one subscriber request. But this subscriber's name is Blue. I don't know how to say the last name, forgive me. I'm not going to say it because I'm bad at names. But he says, hey man, great video. I'm under 18, so I didn't play many of the OG Golden games, but my favorite childhood game was Crackdown for Xbox. It was just so fun to jump across buildings and throw cars at people. Keep up the great work, man. Hey, man, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll put that on the screen somewhere, anywhere. But yeah, I'm for sure check out Crackdown. I never played the game myself, so this will be a first time experiencing it. Oh, muted.
Hey, what's up? This is Douglas C. Perry, Editor-in-Chief of IGN Xbox 360, and this is a video review of the only game that's coming out this month, Crackdown. Crackdown is the first effort from Real Time Worlds, led by David Jones, the creator of Grand Theft Auto, Space Station Silicon Valley, and Body Harvest. This third-person action game is sort of an urban mayhem, open-world action game in which you level up and beat bosses. It's that simple. Let's just go kind of through some of the basics. You're part of the agency, sort of a world police that takes care of all of the troubles of the world, and you're focusing in on a place called Pacific City. Pacific City is broken into 3 islands, Los Muertos, the Volk, and Shaijen. What's great about this game is it's an open streaming world. You can approach it any way you want. You can go to the hardest guys first, the easiest guys first. The game's open and allows you to play it in any way you want. There is no story to this game. It's a minimalistic, and all it does is really hold together the action. So if you're looking forward to a great story-based game, this is not it. Thanks to the unethical practice of bioengineering, you're able to power up all sorts of parts of your body. You can physically level up, and it's one of the best parts of Crackdown. Like a role-playing game with level ups, your agent improves 5 core skills. Agility, which is jumping around. Strength, your ability to throw things like cars. Firearms, which are weapons. Explosives, like grenades and rocket launchers. And driving. And by using each one of these, you power up that core ability to a greater strength. The main game is campaign. There are time trials as well. There's also an online and system link co-op. And eventually what you want to do is wipe out all 22 bosses. The bosses, unfortunately, are all very similar. They're surrounded by henchmen that are super strong when they're close into them and kind of thuggish and easy to peel off the farther away you get from them. So really what you want to do is build up your character's agility, build up their firearms and their explosives, and go in there and rip out the boss like an onion, peeling it away until you finally get to him. And eventually what will happen is, if you have a rocket launcher, you can just blow this guy away. So unfortunately, the AI is not that good. The bosses are actually pretty easy, and the game actually
Damn,
becomes
man,
kind of
3 rockets ain't
easy
dead yet.
at any one of the 3 difficulty levels, which are start off on
Oh
top,
my
which is
God.
psychotic. If you've got a gold tier membership and you like playing online, Crackdown's going to really satisfy some of your needs. This isn't just a single player game. You can play it with one other person on System Link or on Xbox Live. And the way the game is designed is that the other person or you can jump into any game you want at any time and leave whenever you want. Since the game is so open, it also allows 2 players to play it openly and freely, which is quite nice. If you've played The Godfather, if you've played Grand Theft Auto, if you've played Saints Row, you know that in a thug simulator type game like this, an urban mayhem game, the controls are always an issue. In Crackdown, you have 2 different ways that you can attack enemies. One is you can hold down the left trigger and auto-target them. The auto-target works so that it targets an enemy, and if you hold your trigger down long enough, it'll actually do pinpoint accuracy, which is really nice. You can also target different parts of cars, like the tires, the hood, whatnot, if you want to be a little bit more specific. If you just want to do freeform, you don't have to press the left trigger, and what happens is you can run around shooting freeform. Both are pretty good. The main issue I have with the auto-targeting is that, like GTA, Real Time Worlds carried over the problematic issue of targeting a dead guy. So if you kill a guy and he's down and you your trigger still locks on him for some reason. Unfortunately, that doesn't work so well when you've got 10 to 15 guys around you and you're trying to unlock your targeting from the dead guy while all these guys are shooting at you. Otherwise, the controls are, pretty good. Unfortunately, the driving's super arcadey and it has a weird feel, and the driving, courses and mini games are really sort of unnecessary and unfortunately not that fun at all. Finally, I just really want to emphasize that co-op play is really fun. This game's a really fun sort of 6 to 8 hour game if you can blast through it on tough, and it's all about collecting orbs. It's not actually about beating the bosses because they end up being pretty much the same all the way through, but it's really about sort of collecting, exploring, and finding different pathways to get to where you want to go. And with another person, that's extremely fun. In the end, Crackdown's a really addictive game, and it's super fun. We gave it an 8.0. We recommend it for people who really love action games and GTA-style games. We also recommend it to people who don't like GTA games because this doesn't have that sort of thug mentality. It doesn't have that super sort of urban feel to it. It's really kind of open and generic, and it's sort of more accessible in a lot of ways. For the full written review, check out IGN.com.
Okay. Well, my thoughts on it. That's an awesome game. I am actually disappointed that I never got to play that. Like, the way you can just, like, shoot rockets at vehicles and make them tumble and, like, most likely hit somebody is amazing. Physics, I love, like, wacky physics in the game. The way you kick people, like, basically one-shots them, it looks like. You run extremely fast, and, yeah, I can see how this game's addicting. But, yeah, I have really nothing else to say about it. This video came out in 2011. So, yeah, it looks like a fun game. I wish I would have played it. Maybe one day I can find it, maybe. I don't know. But, yeah, we'll look at other games right quick. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Boo! Did it get you? Yeah? No? Maybe? Probably? Hopefully? Not likely? You saw it coming, didn't you? Okay, anyway. The next game we're going to be looking at is Black Ops. I didn't play Black Ops multiplayer that much. I played the campaign a couple times. I played the zombies like crap ton with me and my friends. I think the longest round we've got together was 30, I want to say 7 or 9, one of them. But it wasn't over 40 or 42. I don't know. Somewhere around that area. It was somewhere around that area. But I remember grinding this game constantly on zombies. It said Kino der Toten. We'll just watch a little bit of this video. It's 2 hours long. We're not watching all that. But it got crazy whenever you got up to above level 30 because they became insanely impossible to defeat. But all my Black Ops fans out there, I know there's a lot of you. Oh, the zombie theme song, I love it. Hopefully it's not copyrighted. If it is, I swear to God.
Entry 7410.
But we'll watch a little bit of this and then we'll move on to the third game. Then we'll wrap up this video.
I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me. But I digress. Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have? Where did that little girl disappear to? Only time will tell what new questions await us in this theater of the damned.
Oh, brings back so many memories. Frick!
We should go find the fuse box.
Brings back so many memories. You need a little revive.
I think DMC is right. It is a bit fishy.
For some of y'all that don't know Black Ops 1 or never played it, which I probably doubt some of y'all didn't play it. Whenever you get quick revive or something, it gave you pretty much a last stand, and it allowed you to get up again to keep fighting, which was
I like it
amazing.
rough, but not that rough.
There was these rocks you had to collect. Hang on, let me go back. There was these rocks you had to collect to get a special song. It was right there, and then that corner right over there. You hold X or square, whichever one you play on that, and you'll hear a little audio tune to kick in. It's like, oh, I found a rock, great, or something like that. Something like that. I think there's one in here. There's one in the. I know there's. You go outside. You go outside up the stairs, and it's on that little shelf in that little room you lock up there. You know what I'm talking about. Where's the third one? Oh yeah, the third one's in that room. Okay, you go up the stairs, go to that room, go down the stairs, go through that door, and you'll come across like a little locker room. Okay, you go to the left, cut up, and it'll be sitting on a little table. You'll never miss it. It's like a little meteorite. But yeah, you collect those things, and you can be able to get the secret song in there. The song's actually called 115, and my God, I listen to that song all the time. It brings back so many memories. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. I just thought I should talk about it. But, well, this is a little boring, so we'll kick it up a little bit until it gets about here. Gets a little bit further into the levels, because it is slow at first until you get to around maybe 5, and then the hellhounds come out. God, man, I love looping these zombies. Me and my friends would rage at this game all the freaking time. Like, you have no idea how many times we raged at this because we died of some stupid reason. Like, we would sandbag each other. If you don't know what sandbagging is, it's pretty much like you get in front of your friend and you can't go around them, because there was body blocking in this game, which was pretty cool. It wasn't cool if it was done to you, but it was cool if you done it to someone else, you know. God, I wish I could go back to these days. Like, gaming was so simple back then. Like, it was really so. Oh yeah, I forgot. They can run a little bit without their heads. You shoot their head off, and then they would literally run at you, still alive, without a head. It was cool. You got the Nog.
Come, Sook. I have vodka for you.
Good old Nog. Can't go wrong with it. Oh, hellhounds. Oh yeah, there was a couple. Hang on, let me see if it'll show it. Hang on. There's a little glitch to get away from these hellhounds. It's right there. If you get on that spot right there, like just on the edge, you can do it over here and you can do it over here, because it's the same thing. If you do it right on the edge, the hellhounds will literally get in front of you and like bark at you. It's pretty cool. Getting sidetracked a little bit.
Die, hell dog!
Max ammo. And the way it says max ammo?
Max ammo!
Oh yeah. I can listen to that over and over and over. The newer Black Ops, they lost that. Now it sounds like they ain't even putting even effort into these voice lines into this, because Black Ops 1 had the best voice lines. Black Ops 1 and 2 Zombies had the best voice lines whenever you pick up the magic or the items or whatever you want to call them. But on Black Ops, I don't know if Black Ops 3 still had the zombies voices, but I know Cold War, Black Ops Cold War does not have the zombies saying it.
I like it rough,
Because I
but
played
not
Cold War a
rough.
couple days ago, and it unsatisfied me, to say a lesser of a better word.
Sounded like it hit his
It-
head.
It just didn't, it didn't. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it just didn't sit with me. Like, it said the person, it was like whenever you got a nuke or something, it said kaboom instead of just like kaboom, like that. Like, it was so weak. The reason why I kept playing this game is because 1, the zombies, 2, the voice lines, and 3, the funny voice lines that the character actually says. But yeah, that's enough of this game. Taking me back. Why don't we look at Black Ops 2 zombies? This is Town. This is Black Ops 2 Town, one of my favorite maps on Black Ops 2. Without the DLC, because I never had the DLC maps. Yeah, I never had the DLC maps. But the favorite one I used to train on. If you don't know what training is where you get all these zombies, all the zombies on the round, and you like form them in a line, and you go in this particular pattern so you don't get hit. And what you do is they get in like a little line, and your bullets go through the zombies when you shoot them. So you can literally shoot down the line, and you'll get like thousands of points easy. It was pretty simple. But we'll watch a couple minutes of this, and then I'll call the video. God, man. I would do anything to go back to these days. Like, this is priceless days. Black Ops 1 and 2 were priceless. And I can't believe that those days are gone. The lava added a new aspect into the game. Like, it gave you a new danger you had to look out for. The zombies hit you so much for too many times, like say once, and you go into the lava, you're instantly downed. Like, it didn't instantly down you for like say a one zombie hit or something, but it did hit you pretty good. I would say if you stand on the fire for at least, was it 3 seconds? More than 3 seconds, then you go down. Oh yeah. The revolver, the Python, the ray gun. Python was my favorite game. The Python was my favorite gun, easy, for the first starting out revolver. Like, it was one shot up to round 12, I think it was. But it was slow reloading. But it was a very, very powerful gun when it got pack-a-punched. Double points. See, the voice lines are priceless. They're satisfying. This game, if I could go back and play this game, I would. And I would treasure every moment. Like, back then, I wasn't like too big into this game whenever I like first came out, but whenever me and my friends started playing it more and more and more, and we started leveling up on multiplayer, we played this game non-stop. We had Window Wars. It was just amazing. Window Wars. If you don't know what Window Wars are, it's whenever you get on Nuketown and you get in the two buildings, okay? And you have a sniper and you snipe at each other across the buildings in each window. And whoever kills each other first wins. So, yeah, it was fun. And we made it so the last kill had to be a 360 inside the room. No scope, really. So, we'll skip ahead here a little bit more, and then we'll call the video. Oh, that's the worst gun in the game on zombies. Like, it's not even worth being picked up. Oh, one way you can troll people, your friends on here, like you have EMPs and your friends are getting the box. You can throw an EMP down as soon as or a little bit before the gun pops up, and it'll shut down the entire random box. It's cool, especially if they see that they got, like, I don't know, ray gun, or they got the Python or a shotgun or any other good gun like an LMG or something. They would get mad at you, and it was funny. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. All right, guys. I appreciate you if you made this far, and if you liked the video and you want more like this, please like the video and consider subscribing. If you have any more games that you want me to look at myself and have basically my point of view on it and see if I like the game, please jot it down in the comment section. I read every comment. I try to respond to every comment. If I like the comment, that means I kind of responded to it and I like what you said, and I'm probably going to do it. Like I said, if you like the video, like and subscribe for more content like this. And yeah, guys, I'll see you later. Later, guys.